Good morning. Today I wanted to show you some of the dahlias that are blooming right now. Now some of these were actually blooming in May, late May. We were out of the state for a little bit, so some of these are blown out and some of these weren't even blooming when I left. But I would like to show you what's going on with the dahlias and maybe a few of the other blooms right now. So right here, this is Wine-Eyed Jill. She's doing really good. She's got plenty of stems right now. Very tall, very nice. Here we've got some ginger willow. I'm not sure what's going on with this little guy, but we've got plenty of little buds and blooms coming on from this one. This is so funny. These were both planted at the same time last year. This is the Crichton honey, and then this is Wine-Eyed Jill. So I'm not sure why that one's kind of taken its time this year, but I am sure it'll be beautiful. I just wanted to show you this plant while I'm at it because they are looking gorgeous. I love it when they have this really rounded appearance. They start out, let's see, they start out, let me find a better example. Okay, they start out kind of like that, and then they go to this, and then this. I love the color on that one. And then they will slowly start to go to this stage. Then when they're almost done, look at this one. So beautiful. But those are all the stages of the chocolate lace flower. I love these purple ones. Now I normally wouldn't let it get this far, but like I said, we were out of town and it just happened. But so pretty. Love these guys. Very beautiful. Here I have got some Diana's Memory that's starting to pop up. And then here we have some Beatrice. Now I have had some trouble with these in the past. I don't like that really, I forget what they call that, the center. Now these are further along, but they all seem to do this. This one's not too bad. I would probably use that. But it seems like they're like that even when they're just opening. Let's see what this one looks like. I mean, that's not too bad. We'll see how it goes. Somebody suggested just don't use the tubers anymore because theirs doesn't do that. So, I mean, it's still pretty, so I'll probably let it go, but yeah, I don't like that center. I've got to do a lot. I have so much deadheading to do. Here I've got some zinnias. Got plenty of them down there. And here I have a sea of rudbeckia and scabiosa. This one is Snow Maiden. Very pretty. Need to go through here and deadhead some of the more open ones, like that one. We've gotten a lot of rain as well. Oh wow, look at this one. So pretty. Oh, that one too. Very, very beautiful. Now here I have some echinacea, and then I just want you guys to see how big this Boom Boom White Dahlia clump is. This is a totally tangerine down below it. Look how much bigger it is. And just for reference, this one comes up to about my hip. I mean, it's over my head. The center ones especially. Definitely, I just can't get over how big this one is. And I even pinched these back earlier in the year. But like I said, we've been out of town, so I got to go through here and deadhead the ones that are past their prime. I need to probably start bagging these guys with the organza bags too before the pests get too bad. But yeah, covered in blooms. I mean, it's crazy. I love this plant. And then back to the totally tangerine. This is one of my favorite dahlias. I just think it is so beautiful. Here's some that's just starting to open, but I think this is one of my favorites. I just love the centers on them. They're so beautiful. Here I have some Genova. These are just starting to open up. Another of my favorites. I divided these early on this year and I got 3 clumps. I'm not very good at separating them, so I want to make sure that I get plenty of eyes, but I divided 1 clump into 3. And then here is one that I grew from seed last year. And this is the one, just for fun, that I named Luna. So pretty. This was the first of my seed-grown dahlias to ever bloom, so this one is one of my favorites. This is another seed-grown variety, and she's just a pretty one, a nice yellow pink. She's got lots of blooms coming on. I think I called this one Pink Lemonade. I can't remember, I'll have to double check, but yeah, she's pretty too. She's got that open center like most seed-grown dahlias do that I tend to grow, but still gorgeous. Here is another one, and I cannot remember if this one is Marn or Cornell Bronze. I'm thinking Marn, but she's all right. She's not one of my favorites because I think her and Beatrice and Cornell Bronze are all pretty much that same color, and I have a little bit too much of those in that color, but yeah, she's a good one. The only thing I don't like, she flops. I am really bad about staking my dahlias, and look at the center. And let me zoom out a minute. So she's split in the center, and so all these stems are going to have a curve to them. She did this last year too, so that's a little bit aggravating, and I know I could stake them, and most people do, but I mean, look at Boom Boom White behind her, nice and tall and straight, and Genova's like that too. And I don't like to do too much staking in the garden, so if it stands nice and tall, I'm gonna love it. So not a fan of this because of this, and then mid-season they'll all be on the ground. So if I had to get rid of one, it'd probably be this one. Here is some echinacea, doing so good. Here's some more. I just have several rows of these, looking very lovely. I love how they have several rows of petals. Beautiful. Here I have some more Indian Summer Rudbeckia. They are doing very good, looking gorgeous. I gotta cut some of these back, but yeah, They're doing really good. This is pretty much all of the dahlias that are blooming at the moment. Most are in other stages of or just growing. So I'll show you a few more things around the garden. Here I've just got some basil and some nigella. These are really pretty. They have different colors before they start forming their seed pods. Here's some cosmos. This is Rosetta. This is the one that I was really looking forward to growing this year. She's so pretty. So pretty. Here I've got some forget-me-nots. They're looking very pretty right now. This may not look like much at the moment, but this is the first money plant that I've been able to grow, so I'm really excited about that. This is a type of Cosmo. It is called Limelight. This is the first time growing it. It's okay. It's not too bright. It's a very light green. I think it's pretty, but I think I need something a little bit more bold for the farmer's market, but very beautiful. Here I've got some amaranth starting to make some buds. It's really annoying if you can see, he just flew away, that striped pest right there. They will eat so many holes in this, but thankfully, if you see here, like here's one that's more advanced. I can strip off most of these leaves and it will be okay. I've almost stopped growing them because of this, but you usually take off most of the leaves anyways, so I'm going to keep trying for now. Those of you that don't know, I really do not spray anything to deter pests, so I just kind of put up with it. It's pretty annoying though. Forget what that is, the name of that pest, but yeah, I mean, they eat a lot of this plant. It's a little scary, but yeah, these are starting to form some flowers right here. This is new this year. I've got this just laying on top, this netting. This is one thing I'm going to eventually get rid of, but while it's still in good shape, I'm going to use it, trying to get rid of all the plastic. This is a type of primrose I'm using. I'm going to dry the flowers for on top of the soap I make, but it's pretty cool. It's rained about the whole time I was gone, so these are all still wet from the rain, so they don't look the best. So I've got a lot of deadheading to do. And then here's some basil. I've got a lot of basil coming on, which is good because I need it. They are just starting to form their flower spikes, so that is good. That's what I want. But this is about it. I mean, I've got quite a bit more going on, but these are the main things that are flowering at the moment. I have one volunteer dill plant. But this is about all that's going on in the garden right now. Oh, I had some sunflowers over there opening up. Let me show you those quick. Here I grew some oats as an experiment. I wanted to try to, from a medicinal standpoint, do the milky, oh, what's it called? Milky oat tops or something. I think I totally missed that time frame. I feel like they're about done. So, because you're supposed to be able to squeeze them, and that milky substance should come out, but yeah. I think I missed that. But here I have just a few sunflowers. They are just starting to open up. These should be okay for the sunflowers, but I think these will open up too soon. We'll see. But yeah, I've got just a few, and then I've got some more popping up. And then over there I've got some verbena, I think. And that came back pretty good. It overwintered. I know that can be invasive in some places, so I'm keeping it in check. I am not letting it go to seed. I found that out after I grew it. But I like it. I think it's very pretty. I have it here on landscape fabric, and it has not been an issue for me here. Now, I know it can be in some areas, but I have had other varieties grown here that's much, much more invasive as far as setting seed. But these have not been an issue yet, but I am keeping an eye on them as well. I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I know I've been not posting for a little bit, but it's been a little crazy here. Lots of weeds, lots of rain. Trying to get a lot of stuff done right now, and it's been a little hectic. Plus, we were out of town. So, but I am going to try and be much more consistent. Well, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.